Hello, I am so happy you are here. It's gonna be such a fun day because today I'm finally going to see the end of Piggy. Yes, the last and final chapter has been out and now I'm going to see what the true ending is. You guys watched with me whenever I picked the good ending and the bad ending. So now we're gonna see what is the real ending, the true end of the story. Here we go. So here are my tips and tricks of how you can get the true ending too. These are my tips that I learned from playing a lot of Piggy. I did a lot of dying. A lot of winning the games and talking with other players in the games, including some of my Cookie fans. So thank you so much. So first of all, what you're gonna wanna do is you have to play the city map first, and it has to be player plus bot. Then complete the whole entire map. But before you exit the game, go run to this purple car that is right here. Now don't get distracted too much because there are other purple cars in the game. You have to make sure it's this one right here. And if you look underneath the car, you see that little thing right there? That is a picture of Mrs. P. And that is what we need to give to Mr. P. So we need to click on that. Now click on it only one time. If you click on it too many times, you could glitch the game. That's what happened to me. It glitched out and I had to restart the whole entire thing again. So click it one time, and then whenever you run through the exit gate, make sure you pull out the picture and you are running with the picture in your hand. So a way to tell if you glitched the picture or not, if you did it right or not, is whenever you are running out of the gate and you are holding the picture of Mrs. P and it actually is a picture of Mrs. P, then you did it right. If it's anything else, if it's a key or a wrench or anything, then the game got glitched and you have to do it again. If you are having a hard time clicking on the picture, which I did, there were times when I just could not click that picture. I would try and just I could not pick up the picture. That's because I was not eligible to pick up the picture. You have to complete all 12 of the Piggy maps before you can pick up the picture. So you have to do them. You have to do the whole entire game. And a way to make sure you did do the whole entire game is you can look under your badges and you will see that you will have a badge for completing each and every single game. So make sure you count them. You will have a total of 13 badges when you're ready to pick up the photo. That includes the good ending and the bad ending at the plant. If you're missing any of them, you have to go and complete that map. Then you will be able to go and get Mrs. P's picture. All right, now that you've completed all of city, now you have to immediately, or at least I think you have to go immediately from playing the city to playing the plant, which is chapter 12. Now you have to play this one all the way through and you have to complete it. You do not have to be the one to hand Mr. P the photo at the very end. You just have to make sure you have that photo on you from playing the city, which there's no way to tell you guys if you have it or not. I wish that the creator of the game would put like a little symbol or something so you know you actually have Mrs. P's photo, but you just have to complete it and you just have to trust it. I did die once and I thought I would have to restart city again, but I just restarted plant and I was able to get the true ending. So I think you can die. You also will get a badge for completing the good ending, the bad ending, and you will get a badge for completing the true ending. So once you are completely done with playing plant, it will go into the normal cutscene. So listen to what Mr. P has to say. This will look completely like the normal cutscene that you normally see whenever you complete chapter 12. Whenever it gives you the option now to move towards Mr. P or to back up and go towards George, go towards Mr. P. Whenever you go towards Mr. P, that will be the true ending right there. And that's when you get the badge, when you go to Mr. P and you know that it is the true completed ending. What makes getting the true ending so tricky is that you have to get everybody to click on the same maps and the same way of playing the game. You have to get everyone to click on city plus a player bot, and then everyone has to click on plant, and everybody has to work together to complete the map. So I was really lucky to play with a whole bunch of really sweet people, some of my Cookie fans. Shout out to everybody who was able to help me get the true ending. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are so sweet. They were able to join my game and we had so much fun playing Piggy together. So that just added to the joy of getting the true ending even more. Okay, now that you know how to get the true ending, let's watch it together. I want to tell you my story, but you wouldn't believe me. Say it, Mr. P. I need to know what happened. Then you must leave after. I'm afraid there isn't much time. I was developing a cure to the sickness my wife, Miss P, had. I put in all my time and money into saving her. I even rushed the doctors to test the supposed cure. The doctors kept telling me that the sample was unstable, but I didn't listen, and I needed volunteers. Then came the kind Piggy family, all but George. They wanted to help. The initial results were significant. They became stronger. I was overjoyed, so I gave it to Miss P immediately. She was getting better until we heard news that the Piggy family started becoming hostile. I thought it had nothing to do with my cure, but eventually, Miss P became aggressive too. The last time I saw her, she had red eyes. I had to stop her, but I didn't have the heart to, so I let her go. I tried again to make cures. Then you came along. We found signs of the infection within you, but you were still alive. Before we could do more research, the hospital we were at was raided and Bunny was attacked. I gave her another rush cure, thinking it would save her. I realized what I had done and left you too. There you have it. That's my selfish sorrow story. Thank you for telling me, Mr. P. We won't forget you. Now we have our answers. Good luck, you too. Aww. I don't really want to leave him behind. Okay, now we're back to here where you have the good ending. Oh, you two are finally back. We took care of the soldiers. What about you? We stopped Mr. P. He's no longer a threat. Great job. I knew you could do it. I hate to ruin the moment, but where do we go from here? I've got an idea. What if we look for a cure? Ooh, and then we can possibly search for a cure for the Piggy family. So even the little outro scene is a little bit different. So if you see on the left, that is the bad ending. If you see on the right, this is the true ending. So you can see now the sister is gone. Actually, all of the infected are removed from the scenes. So I did a split screen on this just so we can kind of compare the differences here. So there are some similarities, but at least the infected are no longer here. We also have the police car slamming into the wall. This is the same with the elephant at the museum checking out the artwork. And then we have the crime scene here actually at the gallery. Here we have the picture of the cabins. But see here, we don't have Doggy at the campsite for the true ending on the right. This is the same here in the classroom. But now we don't have the teacher infected teaching the students here. This is the same here. But now we do not have him in the hospital for the true ending. So it's really cool to actually see kind of just these really subtle differences. It's really nice that they actually did that for the ending. Here, Bunny is no longer at the station. But the clown is still in the picture, but you know, he's a smiley, happy clown. This looks like before he was infected. His eyes aren't red. We still have the same picture of Mrs. P here. I think it's really cute that we actually got to see what she looked like. So here we have Grandma in her Piggy poutine stall. But in this scene, Grandma is not here for the true ending. Here we have the mouse at the mall. Here we have where George was hanging out whenever he was at the mall. Two soldiers, this is all the same. Be honest, who else cried whenever the music played here at the end? Oh, and here's Mr. P and Bunny during happier times. I think it's kind of sad that we kind of left Mr. P. See, his hat is gone in the true ending. He's like completely gone there, so he took off. Versus in the bad ending, even though my body's kind of in the way there, his hat was actually sitting on the ground. So those are the subtle differences between the two. And now once you have seen the whole entire true ending, you will be awarded a free skin. It is the Mr. P potato skin right here for you to equip, which I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. I'm so excited because now you can actually play as Mr. P. All right, you guys, I am not sure if it's just my game or what is going on, but whenever I equipped Mr. P as the skin, my game will not let me play as him. It just automatically just does the countdown like normal, and then it takes me right back to the menu screen. It says Piggy has woken up, and it won't let me play as Mr. P. So I've tried it twice where I've been picked as Piggy, where I have my Mr. P skin equipped, and it just won't work. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on with with the game. Let me know if you know what is happening because I can't seem to play as Mr. P, and I would love to because it's really cool to have Mr. P as a skin. So not quite sure what's going on with that. Maybe it's just a glitch that just hasn't been repaired yet by the creator of the game, but I just wanted to throw that in there just so you guys know I tried to play as Mr. P, but it just did not work. So there you go, you guys. What do you guys think about the true ending? Can you believe it? I cannot wait to see what else they come out with for Piggy because we need to find a cure. Leave your thoughts below. Have the most amazing day. Remember just how special you are, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Cookie Swirl, see? Oh, look at Mr. P spinning potato. He was completely spinning.